Jon Jones.
That's up to Jon Jones. Whether he wants to fight or not. Um, there's fights available. They're here. I'm gonna keep making fights every weekend, doing fights. If Jon Jones wants to fight, he can. If he doesn't, he doesn't have to. Nobody's gonna force Jon Jones to fight.
I feel like if we don't see Jon Jones booked for a fight in the near future, we have a Dana White rant incoming. Y'all gotta remember, yes, Jon Jones got injured, but Jon Jones has not fought in almost a year. And before getting injured, he called out Stipe Miocic.
Oh, yeah, baby. Y'all want to see me beat up Stipe? Stipe Miocic, I hope you're training, my guy. You're the greatest heavyweight of all time, and that's what I want. I want you real bad.
International Fight Week, UFC 290. Yes, Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic were supposed to headline that card, but Jon Jones, according to Dana White, was nowhere to be found. So after all of that, Jon Jones got booked, for November, and then the injury happened. Now, since the injury, we learned from Jon Jones himself that...
So, John, I know it's only 9 weeks away, but if there's any chance you're feeling up to it, man, it'd be awesome news for the community that you're coming back and headlining one of the biggest events ever. And as honored as I am for the opportunity, I just don't think I'll be ready. I just don't.
He got a call from Dana in the UFC. He turned it down. Now, I'm pretty sure Dana and the UFC do not like Jon Jones sharing that information. But what's more interesting to me was I thought Jon Jones wasn't even close to being ready. So the UFC giving him a call it's kind of weird, because it's like, is he injured or is he not injured? Is he ready to go? Is he just, a training camp away from fighting Stipe Miocic? Like, what's going on? The UFC giving him a call kind of points to that, right? But, having said all of that, Jon Jones is really, really out of shape right now. Like, he is, as Francis Ngannou called him, a fat. Jon Jones doesn't look like he's ready to fight anytime soon. It doesn't even look like he wants to fight anytime soon. He's doing seminars. He's going to PFL. He's anywhere but a UFC octagon. And I'm telling y'all right now, Dana White and Jon Jones have butted heads before, numerous times. Whether it was for the failed drug tests, whether it was for, his legal troubles outside of the octagon, they've butted heads before. And Dana White is being patient. He's called Jon Jones the greatest to ever do it, which mostly everyone agrees. But he's going to take this only for so much. He's not just going to keep sitting around and letting Jon Jones do whatever he wants while he's under contract with the UFC. He's got to let the UFC know, is he going to fight or is he just going to sit out for years? Now, if you guys recall, the last time Jon Jones sat out was, before his last fight, which was for 3.5 years, whatever it was. But it was for a long time. And no one knew if Jon Jones was ever even gonna make it back to the octagon, if he was ever gonna fight again. He went through the Ciryl Gane fight without a scratch on him. Ciryl Gane couldn't even touch him. And for whatever reason, he wasn't ready to go for July. Like, he just needed more time. For whatever reason. Now, I'm not going to speculate here, but, you guys can insert whatever you want for that, for whatever reason. Yeah, I just don't think, Jon Jones and Dana White, the UFC themselves, are on the same page. And like I said, I just see Dana White, if Jon Jones doesn't let him know within the next month or so that he is, going to be ready in June, he's going to be ready in, July, whatever the case may be. I feel as though Dana White is going to have one of his most classic rants about Jon Jones and not being able to trust him. As far as Stipe Miocic, if Jon Jones was in a bunker, I don't know where Stipe Miocic was, because this guy is nowhere to be found. He only wants to come out if Jon Jones wants to fight him. Other than that, we have no clue the whereabouts of Stipe Miocic. He doesn't want to answer calls from Tom Aspinall. He's been fully healthy, ready to go the entire time. He has no injuries. it's ludicrous that Stipe Miocic is just sitting out for a Jon Jones fight. Like, it really is. Let's just hope, you know, Jon Jones is ready to go within the next couple of months. The UFC and Dana White figure things out. Because, you know, we just don't know. You know, throughout his entire career, Jon Jones has taken years off. Years off. Whether it was wrongdoings or just him just sitting around and not willing to fight. Let's just hope that's not the case this time. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate it. Peace.